And let's bring in Virginia native Dr. Carol Swain. Dr. Swain, as we are digesting these election results, we're also looking at reaction to them. And this soundbite on MSNBC about critical race theory caught our attention. Take a listen.
The virus, it was a very
low
not importance to many of the voters there.
Was fascinating.
It was education, which is code for white parents don't like the idea of teaching about race.
Critical race theory, which isn't real, turned the suburbs 15 points to the Trump insurrection-endorsed Republican.
Critical race theory isn't real. White parents don't want their kids to learn about race. What's your reaction to that?
Well, they can't really racialize it because a number of black parents and immigrant parents have stood with their white brothers and sisters to reject critical race theory, which is very harmful to black and minority children. It's a violation of our civil rights laws. It's un-American because it involves shaming and bullying children, and it runs counter to our Constitution. And so they can say what they want with their Marxist agenda and their false narratives, but the American people spoke in my home state of Virginia, and I could not be more proud of them.
Yeah, Dr. Swain, Democrats notoriously lean on the crutch of race to win elections, but that crutch was just kicked out from under their arm. One of the main reasons, Winsomes Sears. Take a listen to her speech last night.
My father came to this country August 11th of 1963. He came at the height of the civil rights movement from Jamaica. I said to him, but it was such a bad time for us. Why did you come? And he said, because America was where the jobs and the opportunities were.
Does that speech, in part, destroy the Democratic playbook looking ahead to 2022? Dr. Swain, can you hear me? Okay. We did lose her ability to hear us. We're going to try to get it back. We're working on it. But I think you heard Leo Terrell.
What a speech.
It was absolutely a beautiful speech. We both wrote the producer saying we got to get it in. I believe we have Carol back.
Dr. Swain back?
I guess someone didn't like what I said.
Oh, no, we love what you said.
Let
me ask that question again. Does the speech that you just heard, or that we just played from Winsomes Sears, does her presumed victory at this point completely destroy the Democratic playbook when it comes to leaning on race?
I could not hear her speech, but I love Winsome, and she represents the American dream, just like my story is an American dream story coming out of Virginia. And so it's a new day. The American people across party lines and racial lines have rejected the agendas of the Democratic Party, especially the progressives, because many Democrats voted for Republicans.
Right.
They don't like what they see.
Yeah. Well, make sure to pick up a copy of the new book co-authored by Dr. Carol Swain, Black Eye for America, How Critical Race Theory is Burning Down the House, because we do love what you have to say here on Fox and Friends First and Fox News in general. Dr. Carol Swain, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Doctor.